But how do you go from such an high alert mode into this complete silence?
I spent a ridiculous amount of money on driver's license.
Hi, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. It's been 3 weeks since I got back from the US and I haven't found my rhythm yet. Not with my routine, not with my job search, not even with preparations. I was running on pure adrenaline when I was in the USA because of the situation at hand. But how do you go from such an high alert mode into this complete silence? I'm not saying I missed the uncertainty or the stressful situation, but after running on pure adrenaline for weeks, landing back into this quiet just feels too quiet. I think my body forgot how to slow down. So lately, I've just been distracting myself with endless scrolling, probably trying to chase the adrenaline rush. The TV is on even when I fall asleep. There's some background noise, something in the background always, because the silence just feels too loud at the moment.
But during Navaratri, something really shifted. For the 9 evenings, I showed up every day, lit a lamp, cooked something delicious, dressed up, sang, met with friends. It felt really, really grounding, like a reminder that the beauty in devotion can hold you even when your mind cannot. I'm slowly finding my way back, very slowly. Just showing up on my mat these days feels like a big win. I am trying to reconnect, trying to remember what calm feels like without forcing it. The weather isn't helping much either. Germany has already turned grey, the soft, endless kind of grey that settles over everything. The sky feels heavy, the air is still, and even light seems quieter. And it makes doing anything feel like moving through molasses. Since I have been cooped up at home way too much lately, I decided to get out. Sometimes all you need is a change of scenery and an overpriced chai latte to trick your brain into feeling productive. I also bought this self paced online German B2 course from Goethe Institute a while ago when it was on sale. The I can do this kind of purchase. Well, I only have a few days left to finish it, so here I am pretending to study diligently while secretly regretting my own decision. But I have to say that the change of scenery really, really helped. Plus, if I ever need a break, I can go out, do window shopping, my favorite kind of distraction. It feels less guilty than doom scrolling, actually.
Got back home and just finished my dinner. I'm going to brush up on some basics on driving. For the past many, many years, I had made up my mind that I will never buy a car. Even when somebody asks if I'll ever buy a car, I said no. The reason being that the public transport in Germany is so good. But I got my driver's license last year in Germany. I did not have a prior driving experience, nor did I have an Indian license. I was a fresh meat and I was robbed in the bright daylight. I spent a ridiculous amount of money on driver's license. My heart aches thinking about how much money I had spent on this license. It is around 4,300 euros, I guess. I just stopped counting and calculating at some point. I just wanted to get it over with. So I cleared my theory and practical exam in the first attempt. For those of you who doesn't have a context, getting a driver's license in Germany is such a pain in the ASS. My motivation was my driving instructor. He is the sole reason I was able to clear the exam in the first attempt. I did not have it in me to sit next to this guy every day and have him yell at me in German. Had I failed, I would have spent another month or so sitting next to this guy listening to him yell at me. Thanks to him, I was able to clear the exam in the first attempt. Anyways, that's a tangent story. I have had my license for 1 year now and I have been driving rental cars so far. Up until last week, that was enough. That if I need a car, I would rent. And I don't know what switched up in my brain since last week. I have been wanting a car for myself. Well, not anything expensive or fancy, just an old car that I could drive within the city that would get me from point A to point B. So, right now, I'm obsessed with searching a car, searching like the car hunt, and I have a feeling that I might get one soon. And so, I'm going to brush up on some important topics. I don't know what's up with my brain. I think the questions that my brain is asking are valid. See, you spent so much money on this license and you are not even using it. And you went through all those embarrassments for what? See, all these questions are valid, and right now I am really obsessed about this, and I'm going to do this so I can be a responsible driver on the road. That is it for the rant today. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. And if you feel like listening to more of my rants, please subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay happy and healthy.